What's going on, Aces? Happy New Year, brother. Having a good New Year's. Partying up.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present second round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
Oh, that blows, bro.
Checking in on the action now, let's go down to the sixth. Even par through the early portion of this second round. What are some keys for the day in order to set himself up for success?
Well, I think take advantage of some of the short par fours out here, Rich. You're only going to have a wedge in your hand. The shots that you could pretty much guarantee you can get inside 15 or 20 feet. You know there's a bunch of opportunities.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, now the second shot here at hole number 6.
Yeah, not overly long, but be very aware of these palm trees that are short. Many a shot's caught those trees coming into this green.
If I can figure out how, Aces, I will. But I can't figure it out right now.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
No.
That one inside of 10 feet.
If I
really
could throw
dialed
clubs,
in.
that'd be great.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Looks about even.
This can be a cruel game at times.
Fuck.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
No damage done.
Show
Made
me
the
the break
par.
whatsoever.
Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for
Still
two reasons.
enjoying
The
one or two
undulating
races.
green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right. That makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Excellent looking shot here.
Yeah. Working so much, it's not enough.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, shit, this is
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation.
It's that sneaky distance.
Oh, hit the ball.
It. It happens sometimes, Frank. They don't all drop.
Oh, my God.
No, but you try telling him right now.
Trying to get out of here with just one dropped shot. This is for bogey.
Unbelievable.
So that's a drop shot. Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface.
Good looking shot right here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Made par yesterday.
That was close.
This one for birdie.
Get the fuck.
Man,
I just pushed it.
that hurts. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Damn. Yeah, man. Wish I would have stopped it sooner.
Continuing to putt with confidence.
You ever play these kind
Frank,
of
the
games?
ninth is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through
This is
the
the first time I've played in probably
that easy.
4 or 5 years.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Used to play it all the time. The Tiger Woods golf. But since he got fired, play this.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up.
Same
It's
here,
got
bro.
the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, really good chance from this position to
I'll
make a
leave it
birdie.
to
Yeah,
green
really
because
the only
we'll-
thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
Used to
This
play
is a
that all
green
the
light
time.
special.
Come on. Yeah. Stop.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
What did you
Yeah, that
play?
was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Setting himself up for a good weekend, the Wiley golf instructor
What's up,
makes
Zach?
his birdie.
I hear you, Aces. I was just got done playing World War II.
Getting
I just
set now
couldn't
for the
stand
back
it anymore.
9 here at TPC Sawgrass. Frank,
Couldn't
what
do
should
it.
we expect?
Well, there's a good run of holes. 10, obviously very birdieable. 11th, the par 5. 12th, a short par 4. A good
I'm on
chance to get
telephone
this
standby,
round
Zach.
really going.
I can't drink or nothing, so. Games it is.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
Second shot now at the 10th, and again, Frank, accuracy is at a premium.
Yeah, gone are the days to sort of thrash it out of the trees like Phil Mickelson. Ideally, coming out of that fairway, you're hitting to a green that moves to the right, so that makes it a little bit more difficult than what the mind's eye first sees.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Frank, you know what gets me about this game? Here a
So
person
close.
makes a legitimate effort, makes a good stroke, and that ball spins around and is just laughing at the player. And now what's left, you can
So what you
breathe
gonna
on
play
that
this year,
ball.
Aces?
It counts the same as a 300-yard drive. It's not right.
But it's the beauty of the game.
Yeah, the only person
Hole
I get
number
mad at
11,
this one is myself.
558 yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
Ooh. Let's go.
Well, those are good numbers
thought I'd
right
play
there.
something different.
3-2-0,
Stream something different.
320 yards, just
Let's got this
crushed
for
it in the
Christmas, so
fairway.
I'm sick of
And
World
from
War
the
II right
fairway
now.
for his second shot here.
Just can't stand it, Captain. No. Let's go here.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, how about this third shot to the par 5 11?
Well, coming from the right side, once again, you have to be exact on the distance because that green now is at the wrong angle.
Stop.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Even par currently.
Can't wait to see 2017 in my rearview mirror. Not a good year.
So that is a top 10 performance through 2 rounds, Frank.
It's always nice to know that you have a shot with 2 rounds left in the tournament.
Let's go. Great interconnection. I guess I should have got a new router. Really? Let me pull my app. PlayStation requests. What's your invitation? What's your name that you're under? Average player. There it is. Let me add difference. Added. There you go. Yeah, man.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. We are into the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. 50 PGA Tour cards up for grabs. Dreams about to be made.
It's amazing what's ahead of these young players, Rich. Not just getting through the next 2 rounds, but also trying to suppress perhaps what it might be for them next year.
Just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one is taken off like a missile.
Just destroyed it. He's going to try and rip the cover off it.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie, but if you miss, that big bunker on the left will swallow it up, and there's 2 little pop bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Yeah.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Yeah.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5. Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway. Right in the heart of the fairway. Green light special.
Rich, this is a rarity. A golf instructor, or a former golf instructor, trying their hand. This is old school. You used to see it in the 40s and the 50s. People used to go and teach in pro shops, then come out on the tour. I have not seen this for many a year. Someone good enough to teach, but good enough to play.
You're hearkening back to the 30s and 40s when guys like Ben Hogan and Byron Nelson, two of the greatest who have ever played.
They took club jobs.
They had to take club jobs. There wasn't that much money in those days in the professional ranks. Another guy that comes to mind is Claude Harmon. Now, I think most people know the name Butch Harmon. He was one of Tiger's most successful teachers along the way.
Come on, man. That's that shit.
Well, he's on the green, but still plenty of work left. About a 25-footer coming up. And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet.
Stop.
With every chance of going in. Well, quite amazing. We see the best players in the world. And now we're watching a man that used to teach for a living.
Jesus Christ.
PGA Tour.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
God damn it.
And another good par.
Frank, not to plant the seed of doubt, but we must deliver the facts here on this telecast. 44 balls in the water a couple of years ago, 28 last year.
Rich, that's the announcer's curse. What will he do?
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, sir.
And it makes the green in regulation. Getting set now over the putt.
Booyah. Let's go.
This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Faster. Yeah.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Will settle. Frank, as players get set to make that next step, to graduate to the PGA Tour, what part of their game has to really be sharp?
Well, nowadays, all the players are powerful, so you're looking for other things rather than straight power. And one of those things is adaptability. When you get out there on that first year on the PGA Tour, remember, you're going to be playing these venues for the very first time against people that have played it 10, 15 times, perhaps, so they have an advantage. You have to adapt very, very quickly and put the time in.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday.
I wish I had made the setup that night.
This is a pretty good performance right here. 6 under for the tournament. And that wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
Quick minute. Fun around. Let's see if I can win this.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present final round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. It seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side. Actually, there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's two little pop bunkers out on the right that, if your first time around, you might notice.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Of course it is. Come on. This thing is slow. God.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
I need to birdie every hole.
And with that par, moving into a tie for the lead.
It's about to get interesting.
And if you're a couple of shots behind on Sunday, that final round, you're thinking about 3, and that's possible, isn't it?
Well, history's shown it has, Rich.
Go.
What a great shot.
I'll take it.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
238. That's... I'll try it.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
So a tester from 4 feet.
Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Eagle. Fuck yeah.
Frank, 137-yard shot on a normal hole with no water. You're thinking birdie as a high-level professional, correct?
No question.
137 yards with the water, with no bailout, with a little wind. You take 3 and run to 18?
Every single day.
Oh, my God. That's a scary shot.
Good-looking shot right here. Well, it's obvious he is in complete command of his golf ball right now. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Oh, it's ugly. Yes.
Really hitting on all cylinders now. 9 under for the tournament.
Pitches.
Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target. The great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That looks good.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today to win the Web.com Tour Championship.
No.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
This putt for par.
Yes.
No, really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
That's a win, right?
That has to feel so good. A big championship victory.
It's pissing me off, bro. I was playing it before I played this. It's just like, I can't tonight. But I don't know. It's okay. It's got its bugs, but it's playable most of the time. What about you? Yay. What'd I get? Something good. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Let's go yellow. Outfits. I gotta wear all black. That's gonna be it for me. Peace out.